Analysis for today. I decided to cover euro dollar, Bitcoin dollar index. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, and NASDAQ 100. I will begin with the euro versus US dollar. So what we had here on the bottom left corner is a daily time frame, and you can see here that we had a up day yesterday, more like a reaction of this Friday's drop on the euro dollar. But so far, on the intraday time frame, like a 5-minute time frame, as you can see here, we had a down break and market is doing the natural reaction there. Weekly time frame is having the lower low and lower high already. So from my view, this can be the end of this potential pullback. So if there is a chance for the if we can see the breakout of 1.0760, and we can potentially have a downside continuation towards the low at 1.0727, and then eventually try to test 1.0700 mark on euro dollar. Short-term trend is downside, as you see the fast and slow line, the 10 and 20 day are sloping to the downside, so we have a short-term downside trend. On the Bitcoin versus US dollar, as alerted yesterday, we had a downside break of the multi-day consolidation. I will just mark this on a daily time frame. So we had a down day close near the low. And so far, market is having consolidation more like between the 66,600 and 64,400. Hourly time frame, we can see that 50 bar moving average is getting closer. And there will be a chance from my perspective, once we complete this potential corrective structure, there will be a chance for a downside continuation from my perspective towards a rising 50-day moving average 63,000 mark, and even this swing low around 60,900 mark. We are also pretty much extended on the daily time frame and the monthly time frame, so the potential short-term, at least short-term pullback is in play on the Bitcoin, and the downside breakout of the consolidation yesterday is first major sign for that. Dollar index, we had one reaction down day, but still you can see that market is holding, just reacting around this previous swing high, which is acting like support at 104.70 mark. And we can see on the 5-minute we are getting a positive structure. So there will be a chance for upside continuation on the dollar index and potential for the retest of the 105.10 mark. And if we can even break that in the next period, then will be a chance for retest of 105.90 mark, which is then the next upside objective. On a gold market, we can see that gold is having very good strong demand, and we didn't have any pullback, any close below the rising 10-day moving average since the beginning of March. So the gold market is pretty much extended at this point. We have a consolidation that is going on. Here, as you can see, this is the consolidation that is going on in the last, I will say, 6 to 7 hours. And the crucial point short-term intraday will be if the market can trade below 2276. If we can see something like this, then there will be a chance for a deeper pullback or maybe even retest of 2250 mark. From the other side, if market just again react from this and hold above and build more demand at this point, then we can see the higher prices and probably 2,300 on the test. Short-term, of course, short-term trend is bullish, but again, we didn't have any meaningful correction yet or any big down day or at this point. So there is a risk of that correction at any point at this under this environment and condition. Now, crude oil, we had 3 up days in a row. Weekly time frame, so short-term trend up. There is no question about it. Market is holding, we're building higher lows, so this is a relative strength leader. Again, since we already had like a 3 or 4 days up in a row, there is always chance for 1 day or so for a pullback on the daily time frame. So to be careful around that. If we can close above 85.86 and hold above, then market can eventually try to trade towards 86.50 or even 87 mark. From other side, if we can clear this I will say, pin bars from 84.50 or so and hold below, there will be a chance for a deeper pullback, maybe even towards 83.62 mark. And then we have a NASDAQ 100. So we had a pretty much downside break of the consolidation, something similar that we saw on the Bitcoin, so breakout of the multi-day consolidation. And we are trading below the declining 10-day and 20-day moving average. So there is a chance for the bigger down move on the NASDAQ 100 from my view. Potential for the retest of 17,800 mark initially. So that will be the first downside objective short term on the NASDAQ 100. That'll be all for this update. I hope that you found this useful, and until next video, have a good trading day.